This is about vegans and veganity. And vegans always tell you how long they've been vegan, 18 months or 4.5 years, like you're both in prison, but they committed a more serious crime. But it's only food, eat this, avoid that. I haven't eaten a strawberry trifle for about 3 years, but I wouldn't make it a topic of conversation. But vegans like this sanctity of life idea, preserve every creature possible. So logically, a vegan should eat elephants. One elephant could feed 80 vegans for a month at the cost of one life, whereas ripping up onions and cabbages to make coleslaw kills hundreds of bugs and worms and ladybirds. In fact, vegans kill indiscriminately. So really, never mind eating elephants, vegans should eat blue whales. The blue whale is the largest ingredient known to cookery. A blue whale could feed most of Greenpeace for a year and spare billions of plankton and krill. And that's not just logic, it's poetry. The thinnest people on the planet eating nothing but blubber. In fact, as well as eating blue whales, vegans should hunt and kill the blue whales they can't eat because they're too full to save even more plankton, which would be something to boast about. But they stick to plants, chives and stingy nettles and daffodils and conkers, undergrowth, and they dress it all up in fancy language while they cook it. Unlike meat eaters pack all their calories into one syllable: ham, pie, cod, steak, beef, lard, grease, shank, brain, tongue, spine. But vegans spin it all out. It's not just an artichoke, it's a char-grilled, Roman-style, locally foraged, cruelty-free artichoke. In fact, that burns up more energy to say than you get from the artichoke. You're slimmer after ordering it than you will be after eating it. So vegans stick to these plants to save animals, but only certain animals, cuddly animals, Disney animals, especially endangered animals. But why are they endangered? Because we leave them outdoors, not in sheds. They're in the wild, at the mercy of poachers and tourists and floods and droughts. If the endangered species were on a ranch being fed and protected, they'd be off the danger list. If we farmed leopards for sausages or McNuggets, we'd have millions of leopards. And the white rhino is threatened because we don't eat enough white rhinos. We don't turn them into jackets or luggage or stab vests, for which they're clearly intended. And what about pumas? We don't make footwear out of pumas, even though Puma is a footwear brand. The opportunity's waiting. So we should put all these exotic creatures in the rolling English countryside, have meadows full of giant pandas and polar bears and giraffes being fattened up for burgers and milk. If you can milk a giraffe on a stepladder, you could get giraffe yogurt, giraffe cream. You could have a giraffe quarter pounder with cheese from the same giraffe. But vegans say no, plants only. They're very dogmatic, and I worry that one day they'll change their minds and say meat is okay if it's human meat, but in a coma. Brain damaged people, car crash victims who aren't going to wake up are edible, they could say. Put them on the barbie, because that's allowed under the rules. You can eat vegetables. So that's my worry.